Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart. Recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders. Compromised.
To be completely honest, I've never been a huge fan of open world or Bethesda-style games. I dabbed a bit in Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas, but was never really able to immerse myself in the world, nor was I able to feel any attachment to the quests or characters that I was interacting with. So, when the new Fallout game was announced, and the hype train's wheels groaned to life, I was one of two people who weren't excited about its upcoming release. Once it finally hit the shelves, both digitally and physically, many friends, and especially coworkers, urged me to give it a shot, and that this game would be the one to get me to like the open world genre. And to be fair, they were kind of right. A few days after launch, with money burning a hole in my pocket, I decided to give the game a try. Before I started playing, I made sure to watch a few videos on the lore of the Fallout universe, an alternate ending to one of my favorite chapters in history, the Cold War, where instead, our greatest fears, and then some, became a reality. Being that it was my first Fallout that I've ever really dived into, it was initially very confusing. There were so many items to pick up, weapons to customize, and skills to invest in, and without a proper tutorial, that only made it harder. Fortunately, a few of my friends were Fallout gurus, which made my experience much easier. After cutting my teeth a few times and getting brain cancer from falling face first into a pool of nuclear waste, I finally had a handle on things, and I'll be blunt, I haven't been this immersed in a game since I replayed Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. While this game may not have cutting-edge graphics or a brand new multi-million-dollar engine, although it probably could use one at this point, it is very easy getting lost in the old bombed-out ruins of New England. It uses very simple yet powerful visual effects and a fairly compelling story to suck players in. Combat is also very engaging, with a diverse amount of weapons and abilities to choose from, as well as the continual return of the VAT system, although with some minor tweaking. This gives you the ability to not only slow down time and target specific opponents, but also strike their weak points as long as you have good timing and enough action points. While the game is a lot of fun, there are a few things I should make note of, including quite a few bugs and glitches, sometimes requiring me to reload a save in order to continue on in a mission. However, probably the biggest thing that I've noticed that has annoyed me is the terrible performance in certain areas of the game. In most cases, I will be getting around 80 to 100 frames per second on Ultra, but it would occasionally dip into the 30s and 40s. Traveling into Boston, however, can be very frustrating, as my FPS dropped sometimes to as low as 15, making the game nearly unplayable until the frame rate picked back up. On a whole, however, I can still easily recommend this game, especially for those who are fans of open-world RPGs. Those of you who felt like I missed anything, James Black and I will be covering this game in full, and we'll be releasing it before the end of November. Anyways, thank you guys once again for watching, and until next time, farewell.